So we are trying to accelerate clinical research by creating greater collaboration with patients and community clinicians. So what we do is we want to accelerate clinical trials by making it simple for patients to directly share data with researchers and accelerate and pre-qualify for trials and participate in trials from either the comfort of their home or from their community clinic. So we have we've created something called the Smart Health Record. What we do is we activate patient-powered research networks, and we equip those networks with our Smart Health Record, which consolidates all of their medical records, electronic or paper, and then we also give them a disease-specific mobile app that they can start tracking their symptoms in between clinic visits. And we put all of that together, we give it back to the patient so that they have a really great personal health record that they can share with their family or their caregivers. And then we also bring all of that data together at a population level, de-identify it, and share it with researchers like pharma and device companies to better understand the progression of the disease, the symptoms that matter the most, so that they can design better clinical trials. And then we use that same data to pre-qualify patients and match them to clinical trials. And then finally, we provide a connected clinical trial platform which features things like electronic consent, telemedicine, electronic source documentation, and mobile apps and sensors. And that allows us to bring the trial to the patient so that the patient can participate from the comfort of their home. They can participate anytime, anywhere, or they can leverage their community clinician as well to participate in the trial. So it broadens access to more patients as well as diversifies both the socioeconomic and demographic aspects of a clinical trial. Signing up and participating in a clinical trial is a huge commitment. Even if the trial is in the same town as you still have to take a lot of time off from work, get to the parking lot, wait in the waiting room. It's easily half a day to participate in a clinical trial visit. Or if you are in a more of a remote place or in the suburbs, you may travel 3-4 hours to participate in a trial. And the trial might require you to come in every month or every week. And so many patients, in fact, only 5% of qualified patients actually participate in trials, despite 87% in a global survey done by Tufts University said that they would be willing to participate in a trial. And the reason is that we make it really hard for them. We put all kinds of hurdles. You have to come into the clinic. You have to participate within a certain time period. You have to keep coming back. As well as many of these patients aren't even aware of the possibility of participating in a clinic or in a trial, and they really depend on a physician to do that. So what we do is we actually bring those patients together. We equip them with digital tools like a mobile app that can actually help them track their symptoms. If they wear something like a Fitbit, or I'm wearing a Withings watch or a Nokia watch now, it tracks my sleep and activity. All of that connects to the mobile app and starts to tell me how my disease may be impacting my sleep, the amount of movement that I make, the quality of my life. These become more objective measures versus always asking patients, so how did you sleep last night? Or, how are you moving around? So this starts to give us more objective data. As well as in some diseases, for example, we started a network in idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, which is a rare lung disease that's very debilitating, and most patients don't live past 5 years after being diagnosed. In that disease, they blow into a spirometer to assess their lung function. And typically in a clinical trial, they'd have to come in every 3 months and blow into the spirometer in the clinic. Well, now they have spirometers that they can do at home. So in our trials, they blow into the spirometer at home. That data gets connected to their mobile app and then gets sent directly to the researcher in real time. So the researcher can see every day that they're complying and doing all their trial visits and collecting the data as passively as possible.